Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh my god. Alright, well, welcome back, everyone!
Welcome the fuck back! Sorry for parents with small children.
Apparently my players are just now figuring out that my channel is not for the faint of heart.
Your viewers?
I knew it was mature on day one.
I've been dropping F-bombs left and right, since the beginning of the stream. Don't know what the fuck you talking about, boyo.
I mean, same. That's why I'm confused, but whatever.
Good job, Cleric.
You're welcome. Just not finding things out.
What?
What?
I'm confused.
That's the point.
Neat. Oh wait, I'm the DM. You guys are supposed to be confused, not me.
Yes, did it again.
All right. Well then. So, wow, it's been a week.
It's been 2 weeks.
In game, it has been 2 weeks. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
After the party, I'm gonna go ahead and do a real quick recap. After the party got to the summit became under attack by what appeared to be demons from the 9 hells, you presume. Being forced into an underground area, the party circumvented a door, investigated a abandoned elven, technically drow city, and crossed a river, underground river of sorts. Not without their own complications, of course. There was a vampire spawn and several very large gators that wanted to make the party their lunch.
Delicious.
Before exiting the underground, the party encountered a warrior who had been safeguarding essentially the exit to the underground area here. After proving that none of them are undead, the party returned to the surface world and began to book it back to the city of Dagbor. Not even stopping to rest until they got to the city, which at that point would have been 1:32 a.m. And the party then enjoyed some R&R. Mostly. Some of the party decided to join Zio in the mission to hunt down and exterminate the remaining demons on their lands. So, during these 2 weeks, we had John, who unfortunately cannot be here tonight due to family engagement. He may jump on later. We don't know. I'm going to assume for the time being that he will not be here tonight. However, John spent the first week of this 2-week time period fighting the demons with the army from the city, fighting alongside Cardin and Valinar, and hunting down some of these demons, and getting to know the other two a little bit better. John also spent some time in the evenings talking and getting to know during the last couple of weeks, of course, talking and getting to know the rest of the party a little bit better, having drinks with them at the local tavern on occasion. Valinar, you spent your first week alongside Cardin and John fighting the demons and forming essentially this 3-man hit squad that just went after everything and anything in terms of demon relationship. Only really needing to acquire more muscle when there was a higher tier demon in your wake.
Monster Hunter 101.
Pretty much. You spent the latter part of your week researching and discovering whatever you could on remnants. And remnants, you've come to learn, are very rare occurrences. They don't happen very frequently, and when they do happen, there's usually a very what's the word I'm looking for? Toxic death involved, I guess is the best way to say it. It a lot of times you can view it as how you've seen a lot of people compare it to what would form a ghost. These creatures or people have a unfinished mission or a vendetta that has not been completed, and rather than turning into a ghost, they turn into this spirit of them, a portion of their former selves, earning them the name remnants. Again, very rare, and the best guess people have had on how these are formed are people who had a very high wisdom, I guess is the best way to say it. The strongest who would be resistant to insanity, I guess would be the best way of saying it, would have had some of the better chances of being reformed as remnants, if they believed that they had some mission that had yet to be completed.
Okay.
That's more or less what you were able to find with some aid, but you managed to gather quite a nice bit of information on this stuff. And then, Cardin, you spent the first week or so hunting demons along with John and Valinar, as I have stated previously. You spent a lot of your free time, both during the time of hunting and afterwards, training, both like with John and other soldiers, kind of regathering yourself for a purpose of almost technique, honing your skills, I guess is a better way of saying it. And then you decided to go and find protection-based equipment, whatever was possible.
Nice.
You did manage to find a cloak of protection that would have been for sale in the capital city. After you guys were allotted your money, you would have been able to afford it. So just so that you guys know, the world leaders presented you guys before the party, because they didn't want to do it in front of the entire nation, basically. They presented the party itself with a reward of 1,000 gold pieces, which is 250 gold pieces per person. So you guys can go ahead and add that to your inventory.
250.
So, and then Cardin, you can take off the amount discussed for the cloak of protection. I believe I said it was 400.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if you knew how much magical items cost, you'd understand.
I know.
Let's see.
Seems cheap.
Katya, it is cheap comparatively. You wanted to identify what the peppermint tea does.
Yes.
The peppermint tea that you acquired, it does have healing properties, but it's more of a bonus. After some time with it, you find out that the healing properties is directly effective to your resting abilities. So above game, what that means is if you drink the peppermint tea during a short rest, your hit dice will heal. Whenever you spend a hit dice, you will automatically gain twice your Constitution modifier plus whatever you roll.
Oh, okay.
So, and you must consume essentially an entire. So it is something that you must consume essentially an entire, essentially potion bottle worth.
Okay, let me type that down somewhere.
And I have a note of it too. So, you also bought some new clothes and new boots.
Cool.
You practiced a alter self spell, which will have implications later. And then you managed to talk your way into the guidance of a wizard within the city of Tolus. You actually probably would have been under the guidance of Etzel, which was the male Yanti wizard in the magic store, called the Lame Wizard. If you
wait a minute. Wasn't he the snake guy that I pissed off?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't remember. I'm surprised. You mad though.
I'm surprised. I wasn't exactly nice to him, but I'm surprised that I was able to convince him after that.
He's a snake.
But okay, cool.
But just because you're spending most of your time here in the city of Tolus, you learn more information about the weave and how it tangles, and you learn from him that the weave not only is where you draw magic from, but how it flows from you. Since your weave is tangled, the magic that you exert sometimes is not as quick or as powerful as it might be if you were to have a straightened out weave, essentially. And an example of this is you both summon essentially the magical energy and the fire produced by the one of your cantrips. I believe you have Firebolt as a cantrip. Yes. And you notice that when you both summon the flame and hold it to one another, his flame is bigger and brighter and just more vibrant. It dances with an energy that yours does not seem to exude.
Did he give me any information on how I might be able to untangle it?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
He does not know.
He encourages to seek out both, or foremost, because easier to find, he encourages to seek out the oracle.
Okay.
Or if they know nothing or can't help, to seek out Scientia, the god of
Scientia. Okay.
The god of knowledge. You're not there. And then she tells he
pronouns.
Right. That if that were to fail, to bathe in the lake of blood.
Ew.
Is what he tells you. And as you can guess, it is located within the Bleeding Forest.
Okay. Lake of Blood in the Bleeding Forest.
Yes,
Aubrey.
And then in terms of finding information or
Is
finding
there a
items
red
can
river
help
that leads
magical-
there?
Maybe you've never been.
I
In
always
terms
wanted
of
to,
gathering
though.
information or items that might help you control your magical surge, you learn that there are not any currently, but there could be some commissioned with enough money and time, obviously.
I will donate to the cause if as much as I can.
This is a recap, so kind of over the last 2 weeks, so
Okay.
you're done. D-Knock.
Gotcha.
Oh no.
Oh, I also forgot to mention, Katya, you also assisted D-Knock in a little bit of research within the magic on the magic tech disc that fell, but that's besides the point. D-Knock,
Out of curiosity.
You spent the better part of the first week working and identifying and studying the magic tech disc that fell from the sky.
Yes.
After being given the identify spell, it became a much simpler process for you. And you realize that it is very much like the discs back home that were used to move something across a distance, whether it be vast or short. These discs usually are able to handle it. You gather that this disc has been modified to, instead of move something across a distance, to move a space across planes. So essentially essentially what happened was this disc was triggered, you presume, within the 9 hells, and within a certain radius of that disc, you're not sure how big it was, it took that entire space and transported it to the current location at which it fell.
Oh boy, if the demon from Doom ever got a hold of that thing.
Bringing with it whatever demons were probably in the vicinity of the disc when it was initially triggered. You gather that it is a one-time thing, so it's a one and done. It can't be reversed. It can't be undone. It can't be triggered more than once. And you also determine that the space used for this particular disc was not a very large one. So you gather, based off of the number of demons hunted and brought back and examined, that this space was relatively small, but the impact was intentional. There were deliberately demons in the area when that disc was triggered. You also know that if the disc was larger, so would the space that is being moved.
By the way, when you say bring back demons, am I involved in that too?
I would imagine you would be, just because you're probably one of the smartest people in the city's ballparking it at this point in time. Plus, with the guidance and aid of Cardin, who has probably dissected a few,
Yeah.
would have brought some back. Also, a point of interest for everyone. Most of you have all heard stories that demons, after being slain, return to the 9 hells.
Oh, great. So we can't get rid of them permanently.
These bodies have not vanished. They are still present. They do not seem to be disappearing like they normally would. Cardin, this is nothing new to you. You would know that they decay at a very rapid rate, but they do not. But it's not an instantaneous thing like a lot of you guys had been led to believe.
Okay.
So, with that, that covers everybody's 2 weeks. You guys have been rewarded your money from successfully returning all the world leaders. And Zio has decided that him and the other world leaders want to thank you, you guys, the party, personally. And in the capital city, where many people have been gathered, where the cities from afar have been gathered, the population anyway, have been gathered into the capital city for a festival in your honor.
Oh, wow.
Also, at this point in time, I would like to ask you guys if you guys had thought about a group name.
The Doomslayers.
I thought that was
No,
already taken.
I haven't thought. Already taken. How about we call ourselves the Six Coyotes?
How about 2 Kalistar and 3 other things?
Ah,
You're never naming our party again.
you're not allowed to name anyone.
I'm not allowed to name anyone either. I've been told that already.
Yes.
And just so that you guys know, you do not have to choose a name. You can choose not to have a group name.
I mean, I did say something.
The magical mishaps.
Magical mishaps.
I like that.
Tell me
one,
I'm not
actually.
wrong.
Yeah.
Now, something that I had thought about, and this is just me.
Magical boys instead of magical girls.
Excuse me?
No, this
Look
is just
down,
something I
dude.
thought was kind of funny. This is just something that I thought would have been kind of fitting, for the most part. The Lost.
Yeah.
As long as we're not the Lost Boys.
Again, I don't know. Again, it's up to you guys. It was just something that kind of came to my brain the other day, when I was thinking. But I do not get a say in it. You guys get to decide whether or not there's a name or not.
I mean, my vote is going to be for magical mishaps.
The Wanderers.
I've tried to have a group name something like that several times, and I've been vetoed every single time, so no.
I
Those
sense
are
some
lost.
bitterness.
3 campaigns.
Wow.
I mean, to be fair, this was a giant-ass magical mishap.
Magical mishaps indeed. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Good name.
I will edit my notes then.
Everything's just a mishap.
Magic missile hap.
Whoops.
Good thing I'm not casting magic missile. I'd not only miss with it somehow, I'd affect everybody else too.
That would be
Where'd
impressive.
that fireball come from?
I didn't mean to shock you guys. I'm sorry.
Fireballed the balls of steel.
So as you guys are gathered up onto a large stage in front of thousands of people in the capital city of Tolis, Mayor Zio standing in front of you guys, kind of, excuse me, you can tell thaumaturgy has been cast on his voice in order to give him essentially a mic feel. The music and crowd quiets down and nearly dies out behind everyone. And Zio speaks. Kind of hands spread out to the crowd, kind of hushing them. We gather here today to celebrate in camaraderie. When devastation struck, our great cities united together to vanquish the enemy, and you can hear a roar in the crowd as people kind of are in a joyous mood. But that could not have been done if it wasn't for the aid of these heroes, and he kind of quickly glances over his left and right shoulder. They fought bravely to protect the leaders of your cities and even add to the war effort to eradicate these demons. And again, you can hear many people cheering in the crowd. And he kind of turns and almost to the side kind of acknowledges all you guys and just, we thank you for everything. And he turns back to the crowd. I present to you, and with a wave of the arm, stepping back, the magical mishaps, and he begins to applaud, and the crowd goes nuts.
And Katya's going to use minor illusion to make the appearance of fireworks up in the sky.
And again, people are going crazy, and the music begins to pick back up. You guys are presented with essentially a token of gratitude within the city, essentially this nation. Basically, a seal of recognition. You guys are given your own seal to be identified by.
I'm gonna pin it to the collar of my cloak.
Well, it's a seal, not like a stamp. So.
Oh, I thought it was like a badge or something I could. Okay.
No.
Okay.
For example, the wax seals on letters and stuff. It's essentially a stamp.
Okay.
And in order to, this is just something you guys have to have. It seems to be it almost looks to be like a wand that has been snapped, and it looks to be like bolts of lightning, or at least that's the design of it, seem to be shooting outward from the center of the wand. It looks like lightning. It probably is a representation of magic.
Backfiring?
After you guys are presented with this seal, you guys are introduced to the festivities along with the rest of the crowds. There's music and food, games that fill the streets. The smell of deep fried foods and sweet candies begins to flood your nose. The games of all kinds are currently being played by young and old, adventurers and non-adventurers. At a quick glance, you can see what seems to be a archery setup, a game with a hammer and bell, and a bobbing for apples, and much more in terms of games.
I want to play the hammer game.
You want to play the hammer game? Go for it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You walk over to the hammer game, and you actually see like a kind of an old gnomish person sitting by it, and he kind of goes, "Take the hammer," and he points to this kind of it's not quite a maul, but it looks to have been probably at one point maybe a modified light hammer, and just strike the pedestal, you hit the bell, you get a prize.
Okay. I think I could do that.
Alright, go ahead and roll a strength check.
Alright.
Not proficient.
That's a 2!
2. You pick it up and you have it on your shoulder and you're like, oh man. And you
This is heavy.
And you just drop it onto the essentially the pedal, and the metal ball on the other end rises like 2 inches, maybe 3, and then falls back down, and the gnomish individual goes, "Ah, sorry, son, but that's not a winner."
Katya looks at the mallet, looks at the bell, and then hits the bell with Eldritch Blast.
Ding! Well,
I hit the bell! That's all I had to do, right?
you know that's not the rules of the game.
You said I had to hit the bell for a prize. You didn't say how.
Technically, I did. I said you take that hammer, you hit the pedestal, and you gotta hit the bell.
I took the hammer, I hit the pedestal, and I hit the bell. You didn't say that the weight has to hit the bell.
Walk away, you're holding up the line. He's got this nonplussed look on his face at this point.
God
I
damn it, I tried.
shove Katya out of the way.
Excuse me, big man.
Garden.
Well, let's
Yeah.
see you do better. Katya's gonna examine him up and down. I want to see you do better.
Okay.
Carden,
Carden.
you're technically proficient in light hammer, so go ahead and just roll a maul attack for me.
Okay.
Oh God!
Normal.
Forget
roll,
this
correct?
hammer. I got my own.
Yeah.
Also, just so you know, Carden is going to recklessly swing this.
Alright, so you grab the hammer from him and just out of the way. Whoa! And just like full on spread eagle jumps and drops it down onto the thing.
That's like the worst roll I could get.
You watch
Well,
as the.
Not quite the worst roll I could get, but that was
I
pretty
mean,
bad.
it's a 14. It's a 14.
That means I got a 7 on the die.
Yeah, I'm well aware. But you slam into the pedestal, and you watch as the bell or the weight essentially goes rocketing up, and it just ting, and falls back down as it just barely touches the bell. And the gnome goes, "Technically, that's a win!" And he kind of like reaches down, and he actually hands you a large, very plump plum.
I'll take that plum. I hold this plum like it's a vast treasure.
It is.
I hold it up, like above my head, like Simba in the Lion King.
You're supposed to eat that.
Nice job. I still hit the bell too, you know.
He kind of just like gives you the
yeah.
the shoe.
Yeah. Hey, I say, hey, Katya, come with me.
What? Where are we going?
Oh no.
Let's get out the side of this gnomish dude.
Okay. Sure. Confusion, Katya follows Pardon.
Okay.
Okay, as soon as we're out of sight of the gnomish dude, I throw the plum at Katya.
Throw it? Like, are you trying to give it to me, or are you trying to kill me with it?
I'm trying to splatter it on your face.
What?
All right.
This is what you get for trying to cheat the system by hitting the bell with Eldritch Blast.
Oh. You know that
dig
spell.
Well, I've seen you use it
multiple times.
multiple times.
So, Carden, go ahead and roll a, I guess a dexterity check. Wouldn't technically be anything else really. I guess it would just be a dex. Yeah, just roll a dex check. Katya, go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
I have a request. Can I do it at a disadvantage because I don't expect it coming from Cardin?
Yes.
12.
You get splattered with a plum pretty much right in the face.
Ah!
Vast juices begin to seep all into your new clothing.
You've got to be kidding me. Do you know how much I spent on repairing these robes, and now I'm covered in sticky plum shit?
Meh. And I walk away.
Man, this is the pits! Ugh.
Okay.
I guess I need to find like a fountain or something to clean myself up.
As I'm walking away, I said, remember, that's what you get for trying to cheat the game. And everybody who went to high school in like the mid-2000s just lost.
Oh god, not this again.
Alright. Schmack! Yep.
I'm gonna go find a place to clean myself up now.
Okay. There are tons and tons of stalls out and about, giving you range of lots of different options in order to go visit something. Anything in mind that you guys want to try and seek out?
Valinar's just gonna pick the most unique looking stall he can find.
Is there some kind of stall where you can throw pies?
There is a pie eating
forward.
contest.
Cardin's in.
Yeah, let me... You know what? I want to enter that too.
Alright. Okay. So
Just
you guys
because-
gather around.
If Cardin sees there's pie, he's going to want pie.
I mean, fair. Okay. Then, you guys decide to enter a, pie-eating contest. Sure.
Can I request to be?
Why the fuck not?
Can I request to be next to Cardin?
Oh,
Oh boy.
I know exactly what it's going.
I suppose if you guys enter at about the same time, it wouldn't be impossible for you to arrange that seating.
Good. And I'll be sure to leave my cloak with another member of the party while I'm sitting there, so I don't get it dirty.
Okay. You guys. Does anybody else want to enter a
you know what?
pie eating contest?
Why not? Valinor,
I'll just watch everyone.
Good. Here, hold my cloak, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You guys go to this little area that has begun to grow a little bit of a crowd now, as people are beginning to prepare for what seems to be a contest where individuals stuff pie into their face as quickly as possible, in order to out-eat the other contestants.
Hey, Cardin.
You guys are sat down and placed in front of you guys are these large pies. They're probably maybe a foot across and diameter, I believe is the right one.
Circumference?
No, across. That's diameter, right? Circumference is all the way around. Radius is half. Diameter is all the way across.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's about a foot in diameter. These
Damn,
large
that's a big pie.
pies. The rules for the contest are no magic, no hands.
Hey, Carden.
That is
Perfect.
those are the rules for the contest. So,
Sounds like a contest with one guy.
Hey, Carden. I bet you can eat more pie than I can.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I'll bet you 20 gold that you can eat more pie than me.
Okay, let's not fall for this again.
No. We've done this once before. No.
It was worth a try.
Also,
Clarification to the judge.
Kadia, that's half my goal.
Clarification to the judge. The hands aren't supposed to touch the pie, right?
you can grab the pan to kind of help hold it in place a little bit, but if your hands touch the pie, you will be disqualified.
Oh, don't worry. My hands won't be touching any pie tonight.
Okay.
And Katya's side eyes. Garden.
Okay.
Gordon
Those
is
of you
just
who have-
enamored with pie, so he completely misses it.
Those of you who are engaging in the pie, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for this.
Here we go. 21. Hot damn.
13.
And
Okay.
I should have raged first.
You wouldn't have gotten advantage on con saves.
I know, but like, still, that would have been hilarious. Just angrily eat the pie during the pie.
So.
I would like, as soon as they say go, to try and reach over and shove Carden's face in his pie.
All right.
Nom nom.
Make a strength check, I guess.
Now I'm gonna roll low.
Do I get him?
Oh, could it be the nat 20? No. It is.
Carden, you feel a fly on your neck, but you pay it no mind as you dive into the pie. Katya, you're disqualified.
I didn't touch the pie.
No, but you're interfering with other contestants. You should know
Yeah,
better.
whatever.
So
I
at this
knew
point
better,
in
but I
time-
wanted to get him back.
I know. So at this point in time, at this point in time, Carden, you and Valinar are pretty much neck and neck, diving into this pie. And the first thing you guys notice is it is not good. It is not a good pie.
Oh.
Have you guys ever competed in a pie eating contest?
Yes, actually, we have at the same time. Remember
Yeah,
that?
we were in the same one.
Okay. So imagine I've been in one too, so I understand how this is. Think of like a pumpkin pie, but there's no sugar at all in it, like in any of the ingredients. It is
Ew.
pretty bad. Yeah, it is pretty bad. That's literally what I ate and competed in. Go ahead and roll another Constitution save for the last part of the pie.
Where'd my thing go? There it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
24.
It's a really good roll, Carden. Yeah, you guys, Carden, you end up taking first place in the pie eating contest. You get a ribbon and a large pumpkin as your kind of reward. It's like this large gourd of a pumpkin.
God.
It's probably, you have to carry it with both hands. It's probably about as wide as your chest, not like your shoulders, but your chest.
Will you stop giving him things to throw at me?
I'm pretty sure if I chucked this at Kadia, it would probably kill them.
Valinar, you were also given a ribbon. It is a different color, and you were given a much smaller gourd of a pumpkin, obviously. And this one would be probably about the size of like a basketball.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And then there is a dwarven individual who ended up getting like third place, and he's given this. He as well gets a ribbon, again a different color from you two. So Cardin, yours would have been blue. Valinar's, yours would have been red, and this guy's would have been white. And he's given this gourd that just looks like a really sad excuse of a zucchini. Like, you guys know what kind of gourds I'm talking about? They're like super tiny.
The kind that we get at our kitchen.
He kind of looks a little sad, but then he looks at who basically beat him, and he's kind of like, fuck it.
I got escorted out.
Probably by like 6 security guards.
Is Claudia's pie still sitting there, like, uneaten?
It is very good.
Yes.
I take the pie.
Okay. Nobody stops you. They are meant. The pies have been made for quantity, not quality.
I am going to retrieve my cloak, though.
Okay.
I was just gonna walk around now, just that pie.
It was worth a try.
Yeah, do you really think... Okay, Kadia, that matches my base strength save.
And you know what? I tried.
Roll.
I tried.
Yeah, you tried hard.
I tried very hard. If it was not 20 though, you'd be full of pie.
He is currently well aware that he is full of pie, because he ate an entire pie. But also, by the way, you and Valinar, Cardin, are both very full from the pie.
Oh yeah, they're like a large.
You guys, as you guys continue to walk down the...
Hey, Claudia,
oh, sorry.
I grabbed your pie.
Say what?
I grabbed your pie. Here you go.
Oh,
Walks away.
thank you. I guess I'll eat it by myself. Alone in my room tonight.
Yes, you will.
I'll wait for Cardin to look away and then I'll throw it at him.
I do get danger sense, correct?
Yeah, but you gotta see it.
That's why I said I'm gonna wait for him to walk away.
Before I walk away, I mind link with Kadia.
Okay.
Don't try it. And then I walk away.
You can still throw it.
Yeah, you can still throw it. Because I'm pretty sure that after after the gore, after I threw something at her, she's probably going to try, or he, she, whatever, is probably going to try and get me back somehow.
I'll hold on to it for a while.
Okay.
Why are we thinking about it?
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll be thinking about it.
Dinok, as you're watching... Dinok, as you're watching all of this go down, you can see the crowd beginning to move on and disperse as everybody's saw the winners of this contest. They're beginning to set up what appears to be for another one in a few minutes or so, and people are wandering around. And you can see kids running around with candy halfway in their mouth. Others have candy just all over their face.
Yeah.
And you see different arrangements of of different candies. You see things like candied apples. You see caramel apples. You see these what appears to be like maybe insects on a stick that also seem to be covered in caramel of some kind, or at least that's what it looks like anyway. There's a lot of food, all of it unhealthy for you. You do see you see a kid who's, your best guess is probably like 7 or 8, 9 at the moment, at the oldest, and he's not really tall. He's like, a very small kid, and he's got this huge bag of cotton candy, and it seems to be like half of the size of him. He's like holding it off to the side and like running through the streets, like barely being able to see past the bag.
I'm watching to see if he trips.
Nope. He does not seem to trip. He seems to know these streets pretty well.
Impressive. Now, if I was an asshole...
But are you?
No.
Okay.
But this
What
is
about your
the
scale
asshole player talking. Skellabuddy does nothing. Actually, hold on. I have 2 Skellabuddies.
That's new.
Actually, one's a skeleton, one's a zombie. Or does the spell work like that?
Yeah, it'll work that way. At least if not, I'll allow it.
Okay. Yeah, I got one of each.
Uh-oh.
Thanks to my level 6 perk.
I'm assuming they're not like right behind you, but maybe like off in an alleyway, kind of away, but still close enough for you to see them. Unless you want them right with you, but I don't know how you would do it.
I mean, they're technically... I'm playing it as if they're my manservant.
Okay. Alright, well then they are close enough to you. Awaiting
And they are
orders.
disguised.
As best as you were able to disguise them, they are disguised. Awaiting your orders. One wearing a porcelain mask, even.
Right.
Oh, that was something I forgot to mention because I didn't write it down because we kind of forgot about it. The porcelain mask, after casting like Identify and stuff like that on it, does not seem to have any magical properties to it. So I forgot to mention that earlier. But there you go. All right. There's let's see, as the evening begins to kind of get to the point of not quite sunset, but early evening, probably a little bit before dinner time, would roll in. Carden, you would hear it first just because of your inclinations, I guess. You hear what seems to be the rising hum of a fight pit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, boy.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Eventually finding your way towards the kind of like the outskirts of the city, kind of the outskirts of where the essentially party is being held. You find this pit that has been roughly, or I guess it's not necessarily a pit, it's more of a ring that has been crudely constructed. There are a number of clerics standing by, and you can see a number of individuals kind of monitoring each, essentially, a ring, as there has been 2 currently set up. After taking a moment to inquire, you see that one is a brawling pit, and the other one, or ring, sorry, and the other one is a fighting ring, where you can either enter as a solo or as a duo. And you guys arrive at this scene. You guys can see a couple of what appears to be bookies currently taking different wages and what's the word I'm looking for? Bets. That's the word I was looking for. I couldn't think for a moment. My brain just stopped.
That's my brain all day today.
Anything you guys are...
Yes. I go up to the bookie.
Mhm.
What's the prize for winning these fights?
Well, the minimum entry fee for any one of these fights is 10 gold pieces. If you win, you get back, most of the time, it'll depend on the rounds, of course, you'll get back 10 times your earnings. You lose, well, you go home 10 gold poor.
I'm in. Hey, Valinar.
So, excellent, you're in, you're wanting to fight. Are you wanting to do single, duo, or a brawler? Brawler is no weapons. It's fisticuffs, and he kind of holds up his hands in a imitating fashion. Think kind of like Crazy Earl from Borderlands.
Yeah.
What you want?
Yeah.
Valinar, do we want to do dual weapons?
Valinar asked clarifying question. Can we use magic?
In the regular fights, yes, but not in the brawl.
I'd be up for a regular fight then.
Yeah, let's do a regular fight, Valley.
Okay, so you and the cleric want to enter as a duo contest. Okay.
Said that 10 gold, correct?
Yeah, 10 gold per individual. What about Katya and Dinok?
Nope.
Is it to the death?
No, that's why they have clerics on standby.
I'm not sure that I could... I'm not sure me entering would be a good idea. With my magic, I'm likely to outright kill someone, then just knock them out. I think I'll sit this one out.
Okay.
But I'll cheer y'all on.
Okay, if that's what you want to do. Alrighty. Second here to... So I'm gonna have either Cardin or Valinar. Go ahead and roll me a d6, please.
You said either one of us? Or...
Yep, one of you guys. I don't care who.
I'll do it, because why
Okay.
not? Four.
4. Okay.
Yeah, I landed
Okay.
on a point.
Yeah, I know. It's weird that it can do that in a program, but all right. All right. So this is
That's actually a 42.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Where did that go?
Oof.
All right. You guys, we're gonna go ahead and drag you guys over here.
So,
Um,
sweet.
yeah, it's not a very big arena.
That's a very small
Yes.
space.
Card, no matter where you go, you're within morning play range.
Yes.
So I'm putting you guys in here just so that you guys can move around and stuff if you so desire. I wasn't gonna add your dead boys just because I don't see the point in that for this, but if you really wanted to, you could, I guess. All right, so we're gonna put these guys in here, and then give me 1 second to change to make sure that I have their
I don't want to stand that
sheets
close to
open
you.
for me.
Actually, you know what?
Mine,
Better you than the
because-
guy I don't know. I just need to stay within sight of these two.
Alrighty, like I said, just give me 1 second here to get these NPCs set up with their hit points and stuff. Yeah, we're good with that one. Alright. You see, oh. Very good. Alright. You guys, see a, what appears to be a, kind of a half-orc individual, and this one over here is the half-orc. We're gonna go, hold on, let me mark them. So, oh, you know what? We're gonna change you to green. So the green is the half orc. The blue is actually a human. Both of them seem to be wearing some rather heavy. They both seem to be wearing plate. They don't seem to be wielding a shield. Well, actually, sorry, I take that back. The half orc is wielding a shield. The other guy does not. Instead, just has a great sword, kind of drawn and in hand, ready to go. Okay.
Cardin very much. Well, what he does when he enters the ring is he, like, as he's entering the ring, he, pulls up his hood, like, the hood on his cloak type of deal, and, he just instantly is like, you know what? Fuck these guys, and just rages as he's entering the arena.
Okay, little Mac.
Also, as we're entering the arena, Valinar's going to be casting Shield of Faith on himself.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
I'll just pop that up real quick.
Yep. Why do I not have a notebook here? 1 second.
Well, I guess you should probably stay away from the inflicting. I think necrotic damage can just instant kill someone if it takes them, right? Or am I thinking of something else?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Does necrotic damage straight kill someone if it reduces them to 0? Am I thinking of a different rule?
No, that's like, Finger of Death or something like that. No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
Okay.
What a spell.
One second here. Okay, so your bonus action, you are concentrating. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the symbol for concentrating. So, seeing you do that, this individual also going to do the thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh
You
boy.
guys enter. It's okay.
He's like, that's how it's gonna be, huh?
He watches you guys. He watches one of you anyway, or both of you guys basically prepare, and he kind of goes, "Okay." And he also begins to do something. You're unsure what it is.
Do I recognize it?
No.
Of course not. You think this would be a
Alrighty.
bad time to use detect magic?
No. You can use detect magic if you so desire.
Oh, actually, considering there would be a side effect to that, never mind. Besides, I think that has a range of touch anyways.
Detect magic? No.
Oh, range of self, sorry. It has to be pretty much within my hands.
No, it's a 30 feet aura. It's just centered on yourself.
Is it? Oh
Yeah.
god, I'm blind. I need to learn to read.
Okay. Alright, then I'm gonna have you guys go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Initiative.
How's it
Nice.
20?
That's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one.
Oh,
That's a 5.
I need to click on my dude.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh. Card's like, I may be going last, but I'm gonna get in your face first.
Alright, and then for these guys. Alrighty. That worked for me. This guy. That. Alrighty.
Nice.
That means
Oh, cool.
going first is Valinar.
Alright. Well, because why not? I think I'm 30.
Fireball.
Yeah. No. I already checked that. No. We're just gonna get in this guy's face.
Okay.
And then we're
You're
just
right up
gonna
in
do.
his face.
Because why not? We're gonna do inflict wounds at level 3.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 is actually gonna miss because he's the one with the shield.
I use Ben Luck.
You did not roll for initiative, so
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
if you want to get in
Wait.
on this kind of
Well,
a
it
thing,
would be a right reaction.
it would be, but I would also have to have you roll initiative first, and this would be kind of your reaction in rolling initiative. So I wouldn't allow it this turn, but going forward every time I would.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I'll be on standby. So let me roll that initiative. Bloop. 16. So that means I'll be prepared in case Card needs help.
Okay.
I
Alright.
totally love
Totally.
going last.
I bet you do.
Just-
Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn, Valinar?
No, because that was action to cast. I don't have anything else so I can do the bonus, I don't think.
Okay. Yeah, he is. This guy is just gonna really quick run over here and flank
Hi.
you, and attempt to hit you with his great sword.
So yeah, warding flare.
Okay, so it is a flat roll. That is cocked. That is the first one is a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, the second attack, no longer warding flared,
Yep.
is a 23 to hit.
Dang it. Tracy's 19 with the shield. The spell.
So you take let's see, that's 9 points of slashing damage and 4 points of radiant damage as this great sword cuts into you.
Cool.
That is his turn. Katya, do you want to do anything?
I'll hold it. For
Gonna hold your
reactions.
action? What are you gonna hold your action of? Or are
I
you
guess
just
I'm just
wanting
gonna
to
wait.
wait it out? You're just gonna wait?
Yeah,
Okay.
waiting.
Alright, now it is the half-orc's turn. He is going to attempt to attack you. No longer warding flared, so he is going to make his 3 spear attacks on you.
Pain.
Wow, even with advantage. 17 for the first one.
Miss.
Second one, lower. Another 17. Holy crap, he cannot roll for anything.
God.
You manage to deflect these flurry of blows as they come in.
I'll be back.
Okay.
He's gonna sidestep here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right, Cardin.
Cardin, basically, he goes there to attack that dude.
All right,
with
go
his
for it.
maul.
Roll to hit. 24 will hit.
24. Damn it. 17
All right.
Wow.
because rage.
Yep.
Then he'll swing again. Will 25 hit?
25 will hit.
12.
12. All right.
Damn.
All right, Valinar, back to your turn.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're not going to do anything else, are you, Garden? Valinar.
Yeah, no.
We're gonna use Word of Radiance. I think I had that. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. I think the damage is supposed to be 2d6, not 1.
Yeah. So, con saves.
Yep.
Knocked. I know what it was, though. Okay. Ooh, those are both pretty high.
Probably save. My DC 16.
Oh, so the orc would he would just barely fail, and the other one would pass with a 17. The orc fails with a 15.
So here's the other 1d6 for if I can fight.
That's 4 and...
Yeah. 3, 7.
Okay. Oh, that's all. Alright, there we go.
And
Okay.
Bonus action, I'm gonna heal word myself at level 3.
Okay.
Well, level 2, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, level 3? Dang, I didn't think I did that much damage.
So, okay. Okay. That's it.
Oh, 10 healing, sorry, my bad. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, that brings us to... this guy here, who's going to... Sidestep here.
Oh, hello again.
It's a train.
Oh my.
Mine turtle. Everybody just waited in silence.
Yeah.
Awaiting
no, he
further.
is-
Yeah.
Before he steps there, he's gonna turn and look at you, Cardin. And he is going to cast Scorching Ray.
Ooh. Wow, interesting.
So, this is Raise of Fire, I believe. Yes. So the first one is 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
That's another 24 to hit.
Damn.
And the last
What?
one is 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Okay.
That's gonna hurt.
You're raging.
Oh.
Yeah, I am raging.
Yeah, but he doesn't get half damage from fire.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I
Yeah.
have resistance to everything.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's new.
So
That's not
That
new.
close.
Not new.
That's been level 3.
Really?
yeah. Okay, that would have been 22 points of fire damage, reduced to 11
Oh, okay.
because of your
I see.
rage. And then he's gonna sidestep you there and end his turn.
Okay.
Still nothing, Katya?
Still nothing. Just
All
nothing.
right, just I'm gonna assume that you are permanently holding your turn. Just let me know if there's at any point you want to do something.
Gotcha.
The half orc is going to continue to focus his attention on Valinar, because.
Well,
Huh?
great. I was just saying
Yep.
great.
Yep. Are you? Are you gonna warding flare the first one?
Yeah, I'm gonna warding flare for one.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh, thank God.
Well, no, he's flanking, so he has advantage, so it's a straight roll.
Oh, well.
I'm... Oop.
So if it's a natural 20, now I will use Ben Luck.
To
I'm
do
gonna
what?
change that one to roll a 1d4 and subtract that from his natural 20.
That works.
I'm gonna say no, because it's a natural 20, and there's a specific ability that negates critical hits.
Really?
It
You
is
can't use it on that?
Really?
Damn.
Domain,
I'm-
I think?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no, because that is a grave domain specific ability.
Okay.
So that's the reason
Then
why
I
I'm going to
don't
say
do
no on
anything.
that. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the other
Sorry,
two
Valinar.
and see if they hit. Oh yeah, that's a 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't
For
save
the
you from that
second
one.
one,
Sorry.
and the third one. The 24.
Yeah.
Still too high. Sorry.
Alright, so the crit first. Are you resistant to radiant damage at all?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just asking so that if I need to give you the numbers differently,
Yeah.
I
don't
can.
think I'm resistant.
Oh!
I think I'm only resistant
Oh.
to psychic.
What'd you do?
I'm dead.
That crit really hurt. I'm
If
yeah.
it helps, I'm only at 38.
Okay, well it's not that high yet.
Okay.
We might get there though. Oh. Wow. You are a lucky dog.
Oh boy.
That is 36 points
Oh
of
my
damage.
Gosh.
The critical hit alone was 24.
Pain.
Damn.
Yeah, and part of it is radiant damage. Yeah, that critical hit, I rolled double sixes on the next point up from the 2d6.
So, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fail this, but I'm just gonna roll it anyway. Yeah, no.
Yeah, just under. So you lose your shield of faith.
Oof.
Alrighty.
I lean over to Katya and say, "But they wish they had us down there, huh?"
Cardin. Sorry, dude,
Cardin.
I just rolled really well on that one, Valinar. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we lost. There's Katya.
Yeah.
I will
I don't know
say
if
though
you
that
heard
last
me.
attack
Island
I rolled double ones though, which saved you.
Thank God.
So I leaned over to you, Katya, and said, "But they wish they had us down there."
I'm sure they need us, but it is a duo's battle, and they entered together.
Yeah, they're doing well. The one guy is.
If by well you mean a hole in the ground.
Well, no, and not exactly. They're. I mean, the guys aren't. They're damaged. They're definitely damaged. They're not like. Unbelievably untouched. Well, the one guy is, but that's because he hasn't taken damage yet. Oh wait, did he take half? Does he take half of your radiant? Your.
No, it's a cantrip.
Okay. Okay, never mind.
So it should be 0.
Yeah, he's still untouched. Okay. Cardin.
Cardin will swing at the NPC in front of him.
Go for it.
$18.
18 will miss.
Wait,
Kind of, as your maul
wait a
comes
second.
around, he kind of turns and catches it with his shield.
Yeah. He will then swing again because
Okay.
Cardin.
Yeah.
I'm going to. This is where I'm going to bend the luck.
Okay.
I could definitely do it on that.
Okay.
So roll an
I
extra.
actually don't get that this third
You know, let
time.
me roll that d4
Yeah, yeah.
for you.
And you're adding?
So does that one make a difference?
Unfortunately, no. He's got a 20 AC and a 19 just doesn't get there.
I'm almost there. I'm trying to help. I swear.
I know. Ben Luck doesn't trigger wild magic, does it? I don't remember. Okay, I don't remember. if you've
Fortunately, it does not.
Okay. But you can only use that a certain number of times, right?
As long as I have sorcery points, but it costs me 2 per use.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, here's a
Cardin,
question.
unfortunately.
What?
Yeah.
Do I notice him do this?
Roll a perception check for me.
That's a good question. It doesn't say I actually. It's not like it's an actual spell. So I don't know.
Well, I'm just gonna see how roll.
If I'm
5.
I'm paying
gonna say
attention to
no.
the fight.
Yeah, no. After that last
Am
hit,
I-
you're a little concerned for Valinar's well-being.
am I even aware that I'm able to do that? It's a bigger question.
Sure. Cardin, unfortunately, your 2 attacks miss.
Cardin is going to try and punch the dude on a fit of rage.
Sure, go ahead and try and punch him.
Bonus action punch.
Yeah.
Of course!
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Fuck it.
All right. So a punch is normally 1 plus your strength modifier. So this time, so now that it's a natural 20, it's 2 plus your strength modifier of 4 for 6. And then you have rage of +2, right?
Yeah.
So you deal 8 damage. Wow.
On a punch.
Crack! He kind of like, you can see like the jaw kind of like rock a little bit as it kind of readjusts and kind of looks at you again. You seem to have gotten his attention now.
He's probably a little bit pissed now.
But he wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that.
All
But
right.
yeah, that's Cardin's turn.
Valinar.
Well, let's start things off with a bonus action. Healing word at level 3.
Yourself?
Yes.
Do you not have cure wounds?
No, I do. I just want
Oh,
to do
well, I'm
something.
Oh, gotcha.
Look at that.
For your action, gotcha. So 10 healing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
Wow. That's terrible.
Which is why I was asking about cure wounds, because cure wounds is going to be, well, most likely a lot higher than that.
Yeah, but I also just wanted to look at the guy, call him a motherfucker, and
Animal divinity, okay.
Jeez.
Any hostile creature must make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, so this I'm assuming targeting both of them.
Yep.
Okay. Oh no!
They passed.
No, they rolled a 2 and a 3.
Yes.
There you go.
So
Much better.
that's like a total of like a 5 and a 6. So
Why is
They
it
failed.
like not roll?
there it goes.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
damage.
That's
Terrible.
God, what is with your 10s?
Oof.
like it's still 10 damage, but that's nowhere near like what it could be doing.
I
Yeah.
rolled 2 double 2s.
Yeah, double 2s. That's rough.
Dice do not
Okay.
like you tonight.
No, they don't.
Alrighty. Seeing that you are no longer a major threat, this guy is actually going to circle all the way around to Cardin, so you were going to attack
Hey!
an opportunity.
Forecaster.
Okay, go for it. What are you doing?
We're gonna try and inflict wounds at level 3 again. No. Wait, no. Would I
Yeah,
get advantage?
8.
Oh,
No,
no.
8. It doesn't matter. 18 will hit this guy because that is his armor class.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Earlier
level
you attacked. Yeah. Earlier you attacked the half orc, which has a shield, so he's got an AC of 20.
Forgot about that.
Oh God. 27.
Whoa!
Ooh. Bad touch. Bad touch. Bad touch.
You grab his arm as he goes away.
Don't you dare run away.
Oh, he
You like
somehow
ripped his arm
maintains
off.
concentration though.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I rolled an
Damn.
a natural 18 on the die.
Oof.
So So now he's gonna come pick on Cardin. Yeah, he's gonna... Oh god, that'd be nasty. He is going to just attack you twice with his great sword, Cardin.
Oh, he's fine.
Cardin says no. Just as a reaction, Cardin says no.
And then he smacks you in the face with his great sword for a 23.
Oof.
And then again for a 21.
Oof.
Those are to hit. Those aren't damages.
Yeah, I know.
So you take... Not great. That is... That's 6 points of slashing damage and 3 points of radiant damage. Although you're resistant to all of that, so that's... Sorry, that's 3, 6, 9, 5 points of damage after being reduced for the first hit. And the second one, which is a lot better, is... I mean, still 5 after being reduced because it's 10. So, another 5. Freaking barbarians.
Freaking Cardin. Having loses literally everything.
Yeah. And now the half-orc is going to turn to you as well, Cardin, and attempt to stab you with his stick.
I have my reaction back though.
It's a spear. You do. At this point, you do now. Would
you be surprised if I told you that I just now realized that you can concentrate on one spell and still cast other spells as long as they're not concentration?
You just now realized that?
Yeah.
Yes, but you have to cast the concentration spell. You can't hold it though.
I know. So. I just realized that. I was looking through the book. Sorry.
18 to hit.
But that's good to know.
Pardon? 18?
18 hits.
Okay. 10.
10 as...
No, 10 to hit.
10 misses.
Yeah, and then another 18 to hit. So 2 hits.
18 will hit, yeah. I was like, 10 damage? Or...
So that would have been 18 points of piercing damage and radiant damage reduced to 9 for you. Okay.
Okay.
That ends their turn. Cardin.
Cardin doesn't like pointy stick, dude.
Alright.
So...
He's looking hurt.
Yeah. Cardin is going to hit pointy stick, dude.
Alright.
And he's going... Yep.
That's blue,
I was about to say he's going to reckless attack, but he doesn't need to.
Correct.
Swing.
27
Well,
hits.
27.
Ooh.
17.
Damn.
Big ouch. He's still standing, but barely.
He's gonna take another swing at him. 19.
Miss.
Bend luck.
Miss.
Oh, bend luck.
Bend luck.
All right.
This should make it a hit.
Yeah.
So you add it to the hit, right?
Right.
Okay. A 22 will hit.
Okay.
Yes.
You knock him unconscious. He has 5 HP.
Yeah, that's
Not
good.
anymore.
All right.
Crunk. And he.
I have to ask. Do I
Actually,
notice that one?
roll another perception check. Actually, technically, because he's a half orc, he, like, the eyes roll into the back of his head, and he's falling. And as he does so, the front foot kind of lifts off the ground, and then it slams back, and you can see him now staring at you. The eyes rolled into the back of his head, the white of his eyes just glaring down on you. Half orc. He has 1 HP.
As he starts to
Well, hold on one second.
yeah.
Denoc, with a natural 20 on perception, you catch the ever so faint trace of magic tracing along Katya's fingers and zipping out towards Cardin.
All it looks like is he points at the battle.
Well, even it's not even hardly that. It doesn't look like Katya is attempting to do anything. Your well-trained eye to magic just very quickly catches it. Probably
Look at that, he hit him.
by anyone else in the arena's area. And then what were you gonna do, Cardin?
Cardin, as this dude is as his head's coming back up, Cardin is just going to swing punch as his head's coming back up. I almost clicked on my balls. Ooh, that won't hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, you connect right with like his breastplate. And you guys can hear this resounding thump throughout the arena, and you hear some people going, ooh!
Cardin shakes out his hand. I shake out my hand like, oh, motherfucker.
Valinar.
Yeah, so, second verse, same as the first.
Oh, jeez, okay.
Oof.
Alright, natural 1 for the, for the guy on the end, and a
There we go.
Actually, that'd be a 17 for the half-orc, but the half-orc still would take half damage, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so he immediately goes unconscious.
We hear the
I'm
boom, and then Valinar Radiance of the Dawns, and he's just like,
rolling severity. Okay. He just makes the damage. Alright, that's another 17. Good lord. Save. Yeah, that's half. Alright. He's not looking too good. But that ends your turn, bringing us to him.
I have a bonus action still.
Oh, bonus action. Go for it. Go for it. My bad.
Healing word at level 2.
Healing word level 2 on yourself?
Yep.
God!
Dang it!
That's terrible!
8. You are not having good luck with that tonight, dude.
No, I am not.
Stop healing. Just die.
maybe you could use a different healing.
Or a different set of dice.
Hang on, let me just change dice real quick.
These ones are being retired.
Alright. That brings us to Blue, who is going to take a note from Valinar
Great.
and cast Healing Word on his ally. I'm using a monster stat block, don't get mad at me. Okay. Alright, and then bonus.
Right? Why do I feel like he's a light domain cleric?
Why do I feel like this is just a bunch of shenanigans that I found on D&D Beyond? Alright. And you watch as the half-orc's eyes begin to flutter open. Again, Katya, you get your reaction back. The half-orc is going to use half of his movement to stand up. And you're gonna see as the human individual kind of points behind him, and he turns to face you, Valinar.
Uh-oh.
Great. Warding fire.
Before he does anything, 40 player.
The warding flare would be a 14.
Miss.
All right. And then
I'm just sitting in here muttering to myself like, "Oh, for crying out loud! Come on!"
right.
Just die.
Just
Once
go
you fall
down
over
already.
dead, you're not supposed to get back up. Unless you're a Skelly Boy.
That one's gonna hit 22.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the last one is natural 20.
I can't help you there, sorry.
Okay.
So long, guys. I'm dead.
Hold on. Let's see what we get here. It's not. No, that's.
I have 20 HP.
Not anymore.
Seriously?
Yep.
I dealt 24. The crit
I am
went.
unconscious.
The crit put it over. I rolled. If I wouldn't have crit, it would have been 19.
That's a low crit.
It really was.
My terrible
Oh
healing.
my god. Oh god. Yeah, dude. That's just really unfortunate.
That's just rough.
But he missed with his second attack, so he's going to turn his attention back to you, Cardin. That's the end of his turn, which now it's your turn, Cardin. The
Cardin?
half-orc still looks haggard, and the human doesn't look much better.
Cardin is very annoyed at this point. Because he's hit this stupid orc 3 times or whatever, and he just will not stay the fuck down. So,
Yeah.
what I noticed that, like, he went down before, and then he got up after he went down.
Sort of. I mean, you see his eyes
Sort of.
roll into the back of his head, but he still looked like he was ready to fight.
Cardin is going to go ahead and... He's going to hit blue guy just to change it up.
Okay.
He's going to turn around and be like, well, that guy won't go down.
He's going to turn an ollie ollie oxen free.
Yep.
Fine. Go for it.
Swing.
Ooh, nice.
20 will hit.
I would hope a 20 would hit something. Only 13.
Hey, that's a solid hit.
I mean, yeah.
He's still standing, but you can see the blood now, and it's like, ah.
And then I'm just gonna disrespectfully backhand swing. Oh!
Natural
Nat
one. Okay. Okay.
Fun.
It's kind of severe.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna say that the maul slips out of your hand and is, like right here.
Okay.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It's not like it can really go much further than that.
Cardin, as his bonus action, draws his second maul.
He just pulls out another ball.
Yep.
What the?
You
All
forget,
right.
Cardin's the weapons collector.
All right. That'll be your turn then.
Yeah.
Valinar, you do not make a death saving throw because their clerics from the sideline have already cast Spare the Dying on you, so that you are not bleeding out.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about that. other guy, however, is going to attempt to unload on Cardin. As it is now his
Oh
turn.
no.
And he
I
has
just call out,
advantage.
good luck, Arden!
Right. That's cocked. Okay. The first one with his great sword is a 23 to hit,
23 will hit.
and a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Morning flare from the grave.
Beyond the grave.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
Dang it!
That's
Oh,
just
I
level
feel like I
16.
forgot
What
to
are you
be
talking
adding.
about?
Alright, so that's 18 points of damage reduced to 9 between the two hits.
I have to pull out a calculator.
Card
It's just
toss out.
9.
Wait, I had to
It's
use the
just
bathroom.
it's just 9 points of damage.
I know, but I was on a 1. And I just have struggles with, like,
So the
one.
next number down will be a 2.
So you have a button. There's literally a button to subtract your hit points from. Just hit the button 9 times.
I did not realize that.
Hey, we're all on freebies, right? I just learned to cast an additional
what,
spell of
25?
concentrate, okay? Okay?
We're what,
We're all
25
learning
episodes into this? 24 episodes into the all of this, and he's just now realizing there's a button? Oh.
Hey, we're learning new things every time, okay?
He learned about the button. Katia learned about spells. I learned this your stream.
I learned last session there's a way to turn on exhaustion levels that I didn't know about.
Alrighty.
Do that.
Are you good, Cardin?
Yes, I'm good.
Good, because Half-Orc is going to try and stab you.
Okay.
Okay. He's okay with it. Glad you're okay with it.
Ooh, thank God for advantage, because that was a natural 1. Or a 21. 21.
Ooh.
21 to hit.
Can I take the natural one?
Unfortunately, you don't get to choose, because that's a 21. Ooh, natural 20.
Oh God!
Pain?
Uh, yeah,
I'm
sorry.
glad that this is not a normal night.
The
With
third
his
one will
dice
miss,
it is. Okay.
though. Okay.
Oh God.
Oof. And then I gotta add all of this again. Wow, okay.
You gotta love it whenever he's like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah!
Wow.
Let's just put it this way. I'm rolling 3 different dice for damages, and when I roll all ones, it's kind of fun to watch.
I'll take
So,
it.
so, after being halved, you take 18 points of damage. Freaking barbarian! It was like 36.
Ooh.
You better hit him hard, Card.
Yeah, it's your
You could hit
turn,
him,
Card.
Card. You could do it!
Dude, I'm
he's still
telling you, you just gotta hit at this point. Like,
Yeah, I'm going to swing at the Healy boy. I was swinging at
so
last
human?
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Are you,
I'm reckless. Yeah. No, I can't say it after.
I'll give it to you because I know you were going to, because you're in a really bad
Yeah.
spot. You're just the adrenaline's flowing. I'll allow this one veto.
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah.
more.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on, Carden, you can do it.
Actually,
What?
okay. So here's something that I do have to point out. It's fine for this one because you still would have hit. But for your next attack, you are not swinging your Masterwork Maul.
Oh yeah, I'm swinging my normal one.
Yep. So 14.
Yeah, 14.
That just puts him down.
Oh.
He had 13.
Okay. I'll turn around and try and hit the dude.
You're gonna
behind me
just
with my
completely bring it in a circle trying to hit. 25 to
That'll
hit.
work.
25. Well, 16 points
there
of
you go.
damage.
There you go. Very, very good. And that will bring him down, finishing it.
Yeah, I accidentally hit the Masterwork Maul on the first one.
Yeah, but even with a -1 to a 19, that still would have hit him because he only had an AC of 18.
Oh, okay.
I would have fixed it, don't worry. I had one more use left.
That was a good fight, though.
As the festival music returns to you guys, the crowd is ballistics. Valinar, you are healed. Carden, you are both healed to full. As
Yay.
there are
Yay.
clerics around with plenty of spell slots. These individuals are healed, but they shake your hands and they move on to another activity. Down 10 gold. You guys are both up 100 gold.
Sweet.
Nice. Good work, guys. Good work.
Carden,
We're each
Carden
up
needed
100
it.
gold or 100 gold total?
No, you each gain 100.
Awesome.
So, Dinok, you want to go next?
No.
Worth a shot.
I mean, I don't think they'd let these guys in. I kind of hit the back of my hand to my Skelly boy.
Oh, we'll be fine. I mean, if Carden can do it, and I don't. Now that I think about it, these clerics are all around us. I don't think they'd let us outright kill anyone.
Fine, you can do it yourself. I'm not going in.
Solo.
If you're that confident.
One-on-one? Oh, I could do one-on-one. But real quick, what? This ring, is it like elevated?
It's
DM.
like it's like a kind of like a boxing ring. It's slightly elevated, and it's got like a but it's only like from the walls. Like they're essentially concrete walls that surround this thing. They come up to like essentially the waist of most people.
Okay.
And there's like blocks around the like the base of it, so like these shorter races, gnomes, dwarves, etc., can step up on it and be able to see into it.
Okay. Let me try my luck. Let me enter as a solo.
Solo?
Better make sure it's a solo magic.
Solo magic.
Well, I need you to roll a d6 for me.
Uh-oh. Bloop. 4.
You draw John. No, I'm kidding.
Actually,
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
I gotta find that individual.
Is that a kitty out here?
Yeah, my cat's looking for his friend, which is funny because she's laying on the back of the couch watching him.
Cats.
He's just like, meow, meow. She's like, what the hell do you want?
Sure, you're gonna fight Mulligan.
Again.
You see a human fighter step into the ring. You can see him wearing no armor. He kind of pulls out a short sword.
Katya's like, should I be worried?
Now here's the question. Is he a snack?
Oh my.
No.
Oh. I see. They gave me somebody unattractive, not well armed and armored.
I mean, he just didn't have. I just didn't put armor on this character for whatever reason.
Well, I guess I got lucky then.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead and hold on 1 second. Let me get this back up. These guys.
Initiative. Oh, that 10's not going to take me anywhere. Okay, D-Knock. Whatever happens, D-Knock goes first, I guess.
Did not roll very high. Alrighty.
Wow, I get to go before him. Interesting.
Alrighty. D-Knock. You
know
wanna go
what?
first?
Oh,
Okay, Carden.
I don't think so.
Cardin is just like jumping along the sidelines. Like,
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to hold my action.
Okay. Is there a specific trigger you're waiting on, or no?
Moments where Katya looks like he might be in a little bit of trouble.
Okay.
I'll be fine. I have more HP now.
Alrighty. Carden, do you want to do anything?
Cardin will say, "Hey, Katia, you might actually be able to beat this mofo."
He doesn't look very strong, and you're not going to do anything, so you're going to get out of the turn order.
Yeah,
Katya,
I'm not going.
you.
Well, I thought about coming in like John Cena, but I was like, nah.
You are up
I'm
first.
not fighting Carden.
Power slamming this dude.
Cardin, you don't have the stealth for that.
Alright.
No,
Katya,
I
what
would
would
have
you
just
like to do?
physically jumped into the ring.
Alright, I'm going to start off strong, and I'm going to hit him with a chromatic orb at 3rd level. Please tell me a 14 will hit.
A 14 will just hit due to him not wearing armor.
Gosh.
Due to him not
Alright.
wearing armor, a 14 will just hit.
Lightning damage for 19 points.
Okay.
He just dies.
Not quite. Roll a d100.
Oh yeah! I almost forgot about that.
Accidentally
40.
kills everyone.
Fireball centered on self, okay.
40.
Recast the same spell.
No, you don't. You've never had this one before, so you actually don't really know what happens, but I do.
Yeah, well, you
Technically-
Is it fun?
Yes, technically, every one of you guys, all of the allies within 30 feet of Kadia, takes a -2 AC penalty. So Katya, your AC has been reduced by 2.
What? Okay, so I'm at 10. Great.
Wait, you only had
okay.
a 12 AC?
Yes.
Oh my
I get
goodness.
murdered. Then I'm gonna drop my last 2 sorcery points
Okay.
and cast Eldritch Blast. Beam 1 is 15,
15 will hit.
And beam 2 is nat 20.
That's 20!
Okay.
This guy's not getting back up.
Wait a
First
minute.
beam
How
is
many
going
how
to-
many Ben Lux did you do?
2. I only got qualified for 2.
I thought you.
Otherwise,
did
I would be
3.
out right now. I tried to use it on a nat 20, remember?
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Okay.
Yeah. So the
Okay,
first beam
8.
does 8 points of force, and the second one, 9.
That +1 is pretty sad.
Look at that plus
Alright.
1. Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, still it's damage, and he's already looking kind of rough.
And that's where I end my turn.
All right. He is going to close the distance here, and is going to. And you watch as he arrives here. You watch as he splits in half.
What is this
surrounds
shit?
you.
What?
Oh. Wow.
Oh, that's why you didn't give him.
Yeah.
Great.
So now he's gonna attack you with his short sword. I will fucking swear to God.
That's one.
Yes.
Oh!
I was joking.
Yeah, that hits.
Of course, the nat 20 hits.
There goes my HP.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oof. That's 13 slashing damage for the first hit.
I can survive that. Wait, that's the first hit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And then he is going to attempt to hit you again. That is a 24 to hit.
I think that'll hit.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to Action Surge, because he is really fucking hurt. And do it again. Okay. And he's gonna do it again!
Uh-oh.
Another fucking natural 20.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I've rolled
Oh my
5
God.
tonight. I've rolled like 5 of these tonight, and every one of them have been on the same die.
Oh my god.
Different dice!
No.
Coming.
That's not great though. That's only 8 points of damage for a crit.
Oh, I'm alive still. That's good.
And then the last attack he's going to use
That's what's gonna kill me.
is a 24
That'll hit.
for another 8 damage.
I'm alive! But barely.
Yep,
Oh
and
my
then he-
god.
And then he will use his bonus action to Second Wind, because Action Surge gave him an additional one.
Jesus.
So he gets a D10. Oh yes, plus fighter level. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That ends his turn. Huh. Denock, anything you would like to do?
This is a mistake.
Question.
Yeah.
How noticeable is this spell? Like, I'm not casting it. How noticeable is it? Because I've used it before.
I know what you're saying.
Considering it's psychic damage.
Well, that is going to largely depend on. Hold on, I gotta get to your character sheet. It is verbal components only, so really you just have to speak.
Oh.
So I would say if you roll a high enough deception check, I would allow it to fly.
This character has a straight roll on deception.
Your choice. Okay.
Take your pick.
16 or 16?
All right, let me roll against it. Heh, no. I will say it flies. Now, I would like for you to choose a target.
Ugh.
That one? Okay.
That one.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll damage then.
Well, it's already rolled the damage.
Oh, I thought. Okay,
Ah.
I'll use that damage then. All right.
Unfortunately, it's. I decided that I would, whether it.
What?
I decided I would use the damage,
Oh, gotcha.
but only if it was unnoticeable.
Yeah, he didn't roll high enough to notice it. Otherwise, they would have counterspelled it. But, all right. You can kind of see him kind of twinge a little bit as he takes a little bit of psychic damage. Katya.
Ooh, okay. You said he's looking pretty hurt.
I mean, he's looking better now that he took a moment to. And,
I mean, do you know which side he's coming from? I don't want to give you ideas, but I know what I would do.
You swing them all at both ends.
No. A hammer in each hand, and you start spinning.
Mm-hmm.
A hammer.
I can't do that.
Now the question is a hammer copter anything like our raffle copter?
oh my god.
Cardin yelled.
I will say, whenever you were being assaulted by this individual, the attacks were coming from. They felt like they were coming from both sides of this murder sandwich. Yes.
Gotcha. Then I'm going to use Tides of Chaos to give me give me advantage, but because I'm casting a ranged spell to make a straight roll. And I'm going to try Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Oh, look at that dice spin.
Oh.
So that first
Can you click Tides of Chaos for me?
I can. Boop. Oh, well. How about if I do that one? There we go. I only get one advantage.
Yeah, so I was going to say, it would only happen on one. So even with a straight roll, an 11 would miss.
Okay, well that's still one beam. I've got...
That's true, but I'm going to give it back to you immediately, so I need you to roll a D100 first.
I'm going to cause some chaos here. Here we go. 61.
You have not had this one before.
Oh shit. Please do something
Oh,
good.
that sucks for him.
Oh,
Really sucks for him.
Insta-death.
Power word kill.
Come back from that.
Give me 1 second. I gotta edit your character a little bit.
Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm watching this go down. What's going on? What's changing? Whoa. Hello.
You don't know what's going on, but you are currently in your clothing suddenly becomes stiff and as cold as ice.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll your other 2 beams.
Okay. Do you want me to use those at advantage again?
No.
I
mean,
think I
well,
can
I mean,
only
it's
use
up
that
to
once
you.
per turn.
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, probably. It doesn't say. I will
It
say you can
doesn't
only use
specify,
it once
no.
per spell. I will say you can only
Okay.
use it like once per spell, because that's otherwise
Well,
it's
the
a
next
little
beam.
broken.
Is an 11. Go figure.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And
no
the
dice.
final is not going to be good. Oh, no.
Also
Never
an
mind. I'll
11.
take 20. Oh, yeah. Shit. That's an 11. Never mind. That's
Disadvantage,
alright.
yeah.
Disadvantage.
Still an 11.
Whoa!
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay.
And he's like, what
Deflected.
was that? What was that?
Hey, what was that?
Mm.
I gotta
Okay.
roll another effect.
Yeah, roll D100, please.
Something good. Something good. Something 63. Just a step up from the other one. Good stuff.
Okay. I need you to pick a number of your allies for me.
A number of my allies.
Yeah, a number of them, up to your charisma modifier.
All of them?
Okay.
Does
so
this
the
include
three
me
in the-
too?
I mean, you're your own ally, aren't you?
Okay, well definitely me.
Okay.
Deanock and Velena.
What about my skellies?
Are they doing
I'm
anything?
I'm not gonna worry about them right now because it doesn't really matter. All of y'all get.
Whoa!
The hell?
The foot? Ha!
All of you guys are affected by the enlarge spell.
Are my clothes affected as well?
Is Sparta not affected?
This is
No, because he didn't
Oh,
save
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah. That's probably a good thing Cardin's not affected.
Alrighty. This guy
Interesting.
is not sure what the ice is going to do, so he's going to attempt to attack you.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure
Still
what's
got
gonna happen, so
flanking.
here we go. Ouch.
Holy hell!
Please not a nat 20!
It is!
God damn it!
Oh my
I mean, it's
goodness.
just kill over dead now.
You have to stop rolling with those dice tonight. You are getting way too many nat 20s,
Well, at least I can't permanently die from this.
No.
and it's starting to get unfair.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put them in a box.
I rolled them.
Okay.
Yahtzee!
So the first hit is 12 points of damage, which
Also affect that
comes
from this.
comes out of the temporary hit points, and you watch as the
Okay.
ice explodes around you, causing splintered shards to fly back into this individual. And he's like,
Oh,
"Ah,
sweet.
and like you can see, like one of them appears to have like gotten his eye or something like that. He's going to, and he's gonna lash out, and he's gonna use one of his abilities to unleash Incarnate to attack
The hell?
with his echo.
Interesting.
That is
Oh.
I think that's a soft 20 to hit. Yeah, soft 20 to hit.
I think that'll hit. That'll hit.
Okay, that is 8 points of damage. So any leftover from your
That's my
temp.
HP.
Yep, and also because this thing would take damage due to still having this ice up, it is destroyed.
Yeah,
Are you
and I'm
still
down
conscious?
too.
Are you
No,
unconscious?
I am unconscious.
Okay. And with that, you whoop bloop 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 and fall unconscious on the ground.
Does the other one die too?
No, because the attack did not originate from him this time. It originated from over
Oh.
here, from this thing, from the echo. So the echo was destroyed. and not
Echo!
him.
Ah.
Yeah, he was an
Of
Echo
course.
Knight.
I was
but
not
you
expecting that.
But you nearly got him. I gave him 45 health, and he had 5 left at the end of it.
Damn it! It's so close.
It was.
You're lucky you got that far.
Yeah.
I mean,
Once he
to
closed
be
the gap,
fair-
I was screwed.
To be fair, you didn't give him armor, but
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have armor. He didn't. Yeah. When he closed that gap, though, that was when it was a lot of like, Yeah, no, he was. He's built to be a little unfun, but you lose your 10 gold, unfortunately. But it's just your 10 gold. You are healed back to full.
I was
Oh,
about.
and the
Claudia,
music expected.
I was about to tell you.
I will talk to this guy afterwards if he'll allow me and tell him that's a really cool ability you got there. How can I learn it?
He kind of like, thanks. Like you can see that he's currently like getting his eye treated, as there was a shard of ice lodged into it, and he goes, it was something I picked up traveling. A lot of times it was never easy to be alone, so I practice in dividing my attention, so to speak.
Did you literally just make Naruto?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
So you
Echo Knight has been a
talk
long
to
time
yourself.
for a while.
Yeah.
Sorry, say that again.
Which one?
Anyone? I like 3 people talked at once. I couldn't understand any of them.
Roma first.
I was just saying that Echo Knight's been around for a little bit because I remember.
I played it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Echo Knight was published in the Wild Mount Guide, which was released, I want to say 4 months ago? I want to say it was like June or July. Maybe a little
I've
longer
never
than
heard
that.
the
I don't
same.
remember.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is a
It was
really
released
cool...
be-
There's a
It was
really
released
cool
before I
class.
moved.
Yeah.
So you
So you moved...
found.
yeah.
So you just found a way to. You just divided. That's what you're telling me.
Sure. It's like kind of splitting the consciousness of somebody, you would say. It's a trick. So, reading directly from it, the Echo Knight is a mysterious and feared frontline warrior of the Kryn dynasty, which is taking place in the Wildmount. And it has mastered the art of dudamancy to summon the fading shadows of unrealized timelines to aid them in battle. Surrounded
time
by
manipulation.
echoes,
Cool.
Yep, surrounded by echoes of their own might, they charge into the fray as a cycling swarm of shadows and strikes. So the echo itself is not like a perfect replica of themselves. It's more of a translucent image of them. If you look close enough, you can discern the differences. But it is essentially just an Echo Knight, or an echo of yourself from a different timeline. However, this individual does not know that.
So he just started doing it one day, and there's no way I could learn it from him. Gotcha.
By the way, I speak up. So how does that help you with the ladies?
Whoa.
He kind of like looks at
Oh.
you, and like you can see one of the eye patches being, like the eyes currently being formed, and he goes, well, to be fair, it's a lot of fun, and he like turns and looks at like he doesn't turn, he kind of like looks at you and kind of looks past you, and you can see, and like he doesn't realize it's one of your guys, one of your skeletons or guys or whatever, but you just watch as like his being almost shadow shifts out and around and kind of behind you, and you watch as this echo clocks your skeleton in the back of the head and then vanishes into a puff of smoke. Your skeleton kind of turns and looks around confused for a moment. He's like,
It's like Mage Hand on crack.
what's Mage Hand?
At this, I slap Katya.
Hey,
Smack! Oh!
Excuse me.
Oh! But,
Don't diss the mage
Yeah.
hand.
I wasn't. Thank you very much. Still,
yeah.
you fought well, and I applaud you for that.
So did
Good
you.
job.
Whatever the hell that thing you encased yourself with, oh man. If I would have been any other fighter, I would not have... I would not have been able to survive that.
You probably
I'm
know
not
about as much about it as he does, and I point to Kadia.
Exactly. I have no idea what happened. It just
His
did.
magic just does things.
He's like,
Sometimes it's good.
What?
Sometimes bad.
he looks a little
Okay.
confused.
His magic is uncontrollable at this moment. And
Oh.
considering... Oh, what was it? You basically became what looked like a demigod for a few minutes.
Yeah, that was a fun time. Until I
And
dropped
then
the
you started
fireball on everybody.
flying uncontrollably, and then you fell on your ass.
Twice, I might add.
I only know of one.
You just suck
missed
at
the second
fighting,
one.
Kadia.
You're like telling all
you
of
say
these things
flying?
to this individual, and it's like going way over his head. He's like staring at you guys like a child in a candy store, watching, or a candy factory, watching candy be made. Kind of like the taffy machine. Have you guys ever seen like the taffy machine? Like
Yeah.
at any kind of park or anything like that, where it's
Yup.
like constantly moving the taffy and just like
Mhm.
memorized
That's cool.
by your guys' words.
Magic is
He
a
has no idea
strange
what's
and
going on.
often cruel mistress if used wrong. I've fallen victim to it quite a few times.
And you've used it wrong most of your life.
Most of my life being the last 2 years, yes, probably.
Yeah, no, the Echo Knight is a fun class. I'll have to share it with you someday, Rona, so that you can read the description on it.
Yeah.
It's a
That would
it's
be
fun.
interesting.
It's fun. Alrighty. Anything else you guys would like to do?
Where did I put my pie during that battle?
I'm gonna say wherever it was, D-Knock accidentally stepped on it when he got enlarged.
Aww. Damn, I had plans for that pie too.
Oh, here, you can have some of it, and I scrape whatever's on my foot off.
No. You can keep that.
You motion for your skeleton, and he begins to like gather pieces of it together and holds it up to Katya and like in an offering motion.
No, it's fine, really. I've had the notion knocked out of me, anyways.
And I motion for the skeleton to drop it.
On the floor. All right. As you guys, if there's nothing else, as you guys begin to wine and dine and dance the evening away, eventually you guys retire to the end. You guys are still in Tolus. You guys eventually return back to the nightcap, where you guys return to your rooms and sleep for the night, knowing not what the next day may hold for you guys. And I think we'll take a very short break there. Come back in the morning to discuss what the next steps are for your guys' group, and then get ready to wrap it up. Does that sound
Sounds good.
sound
Okay.
good?
Fair
So
enough.
we'll be-
Because I had to use
we
the
will
bathroom.
Yeah, I do too. So, guys, we'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. So bear with us. We'll be right back. All
Bonus action,
right,
your
we
turn.
are
Give yourself
back.
advantage.
I don't even want to think about. Oh, why did that not go? There we go. Sorry about that, chat. It didn't take us all the way back to the screen. My bad. I guess we don't need to be on this page anymore either. But yeah, that is kind of the end of the party, and the next morning you guys awake to the smell of cooking food. You guys are provided breakfast. Delicious eggs and bacon. There's also biscuits and gravy upon request.
Sweet.
Sausage on the side. All of it cooked nearly to perfection. But you guys gather in the morning to discuss your future plans.
Yellow, everybody.
Hello?
Good
You
morning.
just hear Dina kind of groan, like,
This would be a good opportunity to wake up first thing in the morning, and without telling anybody, in my room, I'm going to cast Alter Self.
Okay?
And come out disguised as my former self.
Alright. Roll a D100.
Yeah, I pushed the wrong button. Hang on. I have to suffer the penalty first. 53. Please be good.
Okay. You have had this one before. Do you choose to ignore it or to make it go away?
What is it?
I haven't decided on this yet, on whether or not you can determine what it is before it happens. I don't remember if we talked about that, because it's kind of a surge. So it's just magic flowing through you. We'll have to talk about that.
I'll try to suppress it then.
Okay.
Oh.
14.
That 14's
That
not
is a
gonna work.
failure. Okay. 1 second here.
Shit.
What I'd say is just let it happen.
You hear a loud explosion from Katya's room.
Nope.
Damn.
If you could, you would heal 9 HP.
Oh, cool. Okay, well that's
I
not so
feel
bad.
like you should just write all these down so that you know.
But where's the fun in that?
Gotta catch them all.
Kind of. It'd be like that sometimes, though.
I need a separate notebook just for all these special effects.
Alright. But you design yourself to look like your previous feminine self.
Sweet. And then I walk down to breakfast.
Alright, you do so. You're the first one down, you said, so you sit at a table and get breakfast. The rest of you follow shortly afterwards.
I'm
When
just
he
sitting at the
gets-
table by myself.
What
You see
would she get free?
so
Would she get free food?
would we'll get to that. Katya, would you like to describe what this feminine character looks like to the rest of the party?
And to the people that are watching. Yes. So originally, Katya is not near as tall as she is as a man. There's over a foot in difference of height, so she's actually really short at 5'3". She also weighs significantly less because she is shorter. Her eyes are a green color, as opposed to the brown that you usually see when she is man. And her hair is about shoulder length, blonde, straight. The clothing is going to be the same. That hasn't changed any. But the physical appearance is what changes. She actually looks, I guess you would call it kind of cute? Cutesy? Like she couldn't do any harm. And she'll be sitting there at the table, waiting patiently and expectantly for her companions to show up.
Katya, you are also charged a gold piece for breakfast.
price to pay for feminine. Femininity.
But you get the eggs and bacon and everything that I mentioned before. The rest of you, what would you guys come downstairs? You see that lady sitting at a table, currently slowly eating food. Appears to be dressed as Katya, but is very much not look like him. The barkeep hands you got your guys' food. You guys are not charged. What do you
So
guys do?
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll insight, but with disadvantage because I am extremely like out of this.
Sure.
Is that
go for
okay?
it?
Would it be insight or investigation?
Insight.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you're trying to glean a personality trait, basically.
3. I still have crust in my eyes, and I'm like,
You're like, who's that?
We just all sit at a different table.
I'm like, guys, is that Katya's stuff?
Okay, that Valinar's gonna try and figure it out.
Sure, roll insight.
Okay. Dang it.
14?
Before you insight it, I'm like, did Katya have a friend last night?
Well, for those of you who don't realize, the clothes are designed to match as well. So they're not like hanging off of me. They're not tailored to look like man's clothes. How about that?
Yeah, they look like Katya's normal clothing, but fit for the female before you.
I know.
So
I know,
Valinar,
but at the same time.
right? So Valinar, it might be. You're not sure. You have a feeling it might be, but you're not 100% sure if it is or not.
When Katya sees Dinok and Valinar staring at her, she's gonna wave at them and motion them over.
Cardin says,
feel like
who is that? Cardin's
Cardin
like, who is that? What?
Cardin's like, pretty girl, beep beep, and just goes and gets food.
God.
Yeah.
Goes and gets food, sits at a different table.
Screw that guy anyway.
Wouldn't you like to?
Oh? No comment.
So, Valinar and Dinok, do you grab breakfast and sit down with him?
Her?
Yeah.
Pronouns,
sorry.
man. Pronouns.
I know.
Welcome to Confusion World.
I'm gonna make another roll at disadvantage because no coffee yet, and just do wisdom, like trying to figure it out and be like, do things click or not,
All
or
right.
would it be intelligence?
I'll allow you intelligence.
But Valinar's just gonna throw it all out. So, are you?
Oh.
The thing is, I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
7. Where's the coffee at again?
Do they have
I
coffee
turn
here?
to the barkeep. Coffee.
Sets a mug down beside your plate of food.
But
Oh, wow. Mug of
Valinor just kind of says, "Fuck it, are you Katya?"
Well, what do you think?
Does that sound like Katya?
Does it?
Does the voice?
No.
I mean, like, is it a man's voice? Is what I'm saying, since it's.
No. I'm sorry, my female voice needs work.
Get your
Okay,
wife.
Just imagine it comes out like. Just imagine it comes out sounding like a girl. The best of
No.
her ability.
What do you think?
I am totally not Katia.
Well, if you say so,
don't
please
know
do
what
it.
you're talking about.
Bill, what do you think? I feel like this is a trap.
It's a trap.
Nope, too early. Gets up and leaves.
Well, what do you
All right.
think?
So you guys go sit down with Cardin.
Fine, I see how it's gonna be.
Too early to think.
That's okay, I'll just eat my breakfast alone. Jerks.
I turn to Valinar and Cardin and be like, I think she's hitting on you guys.
I think that's Katia. Just not even.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it is, but it's too early in the morning to try and work anything out.
I feel like Cardin's just like, Nani the fuck? And looks over to the side.
Nani? Nani?
Katya will get up from her breakfast and go up behind Valinar and whisper in his ear, "It's called magic."
Oh, gotcha!
Oh, gotcha! And he snaps his fingers, casts a spell.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Wow,
magic!
okay.
Gone. You revert back to your regular Katya form. Well, your stuck Katya
Male.
form.
Regular. air
Yeah,
quotes.
your male form.
And he stands there and he blinks and he says, "Well, geez, thanks. I used up a portion of my power for you to just ruin it. So thanks. Now I'm definitely gonna go eat my breakfast by myself over there."
Baba
Walks
puts
away.
his head down and takes a nap. It's too early to deal with this.
Alright. So, you guys have breakfast and coffee eventually.
Sorry.
Being more awake than you were previously, you guys have the day before you.
I see the day. Cardin looks outside. He sees sunlight. I think. I'm assuming it's sunlight since I can see.
What?
I feel like Cardin's a little bit punch drunk at this moment.
Nah. What are you talking about?
Blind, how many have you had right now?
0.
0 what?
0.
I'm rolling insight on that. Okay.
I actually don't have
He's
any
telling
of
you the
those
truth.
right now. Yep.
As far as you're concerned.
As far as I'm concerned.
So on a serious note, what are we doing next now? What's after this?
Well, considering that magical platform was, as far as I can tell, originally Magitech technology, but twisted, I want to say.
Then,
Mhm.
then could we re-engineer it just to be a floating disc and fly to the ends?
It's twisted enough that I don't think untwisting it will be feasible.
Yeah, if I knew how to untwist magic, believe me, I wouldn't be this mess right now.
can I try to untwist it?
You might break it.
Physically untwist it.
Can I?
No.
All that research that we've done and examining it, and there's no way to perhaps at least scrap it and use the materials to build a new one?
When being the stupid person that Cardin is, he's going to use his one big word.
Here we go.
Well, couldn't we try to make like some obsidian, like make a giant square out of obsidian, and then jump through it, and maybe use it somewhere else?
I don't think that's how a portal to the Nine Hells works.
I know you can't hear me doing this, but I am face palming.
You have
I'm
a
pretty-
finger.
But I mean, it's something I would say. So
I don't
I'm
think
pretty
that's how interplanar travel works.
If it worked that well, don't you think the demons would have done such a thing and they would have overrun us all 2,000 years ago?
they're probably not.
Water.
They're probably not smart enough to try it.
Or
Also, they don't have-
Oh, I guess they just didn't build it in the air high enough.
They also
Maybe
don't
they
have
did-
access to water. To make
Or maybe they
obsidian.
ran out of obsidian.
Maybe they're allergic to obsidian.
Or maybe we're just discussing pointless scenarios that aren't actually possible.
Okay, so it's obvious we can't reverse this technology and utilize it properly, so there's got to be something we can do. Do we part ways now, or do we wait in the city? What are we doing now?
Well, I mean, we all have to get home somehow. And if one of us discovers it, then it would help the other. So I'm going to say, no, we don't split up.
Good point. Although I highly doubt Cardin's going to discover anything on his own, so if he wants to get back home bad enough, he can just find the edge and jump.
And pray to God there's water below.
This isn't Minecraft, guys. It doesn't work that way.
Shut up, you're not there.
I believe if he
I'm literally God. I am literally omnipresent.
Does anybody hear that weird voice? Or is it just me?
Oh, you hear it too?
Oh, okay. Then I'm not
I'll
totally
refuse
crazy.
to acknowledge it.
Just continue to not acknowledge the voice in all of
Is that the voice of the
No.
trickster god I hear?
Question. The platform that they used to get here. Do you think that if used you can exactly locate where on the other plane you'd be? If you knew what was on the other plane, I guess?
Say that again?
What?
So I probably explained it badly. Like, if you know the other plane, using that disc, could you go to a specific location on?
Oh. Your research.
I'm not sure I like where you're going with this, because I don't want to take a portal to the Nine Hells.
You're not sure, Denon.
Okay.
the reason why what you gathered happened is the portal was triggered and it fell from the sky and happened to land where it did, but you can't be sure of that without getting essentially the launch coordinates, which you don't have.
Yeah, okay.
So unless you were the one to have essentially initiate the disc, you're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
And do not close his mouth after relaying all that information.
Keen mind bullshit.
Yes!
Best feat.
Uh-huh.
Hey DM, do I remember that? Unfortunately, you do.
Okay.
I remember everything.
Only in the last 3 months.
Sure you do.
So, there are things that you guys have options to do yet. To kind of give you guys a little bit of
A push.
information, I guess. Guidance is a better way of saying it. There is the Oracle that you guys could go and talk with. There is also, what was his name? There was an individual that you guys originally tried to deal with south of where you currently are.
Yeah.
In Deja, where the man escaped, and you're not sure where
he went.
he went exactly.
But with no
There's
leads.
that. Mm-hmm. But you guys haven't looked for any leads either. So there's those. You could, let's see. Let me grab the rest.
Maybe the Oracle can divine the location of where he is.
Perhaps.
Or maybe the Oracle could tell us how to get home.
I feel like Nock is speaking into my brain and giving us information on where we should go next.
Or
Well,
maybe if
It's
we
also
get,
knock, so you probably shouldn't listen to it.
or maybe,
What
maybe
better plans do we have?
Not listening to knock.
get a giant. Each of us get a giant bed sheet and jump off the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a hard pass on that.
Take it from somebody who's lived on an island all my life. If you jump from the edge, you won't survive the wind shear, let alone the impact when you find the surface.
There's also the porcelain mask that you guys got from the Underdark.
Didn't we divine that does nothing?
You found that it had no magical properties. You have no idea if it has any significance or other purposes.
Ooh,
We just determined.
wasn't one of the barkeeps a drow? Perhaps they'll know.
The only drow
Which
I can
city was
think
that?
of we fought to the death.
No, there was a female drow barkeep in one of the cities. I just can't remember which one. I remember she was.
You say that and you look up and you see Lindard? Sorry, I haven't said this name in forever. Lirdara, the female dark elf who runs this tavern.
Oh yeah, she owned the nightcap, which we are staying at right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about her like she's not even in the room.
Back down a little bit. Back off.
But sorry, my wheels don't go backwards. They're kind of rusted. We could just show it to the barkeep here and ask if she knows anything about it. You know, drow culture and all.
Sure.
So what do we ask? Hey, do you know of the abandoned dark elf city downstairs, underground?
That sounds like a real icebreaker. You should totally hit her up with that.
Or,
I
or,
thought it was down under.
or we could just no. That's somewhere else. That's somewhere else, Carden.
Yeah, that's Space
Or-
Australia.
Or we could just take the mask and go, "Hey, we found this. Do you have any idea what it is?"
You guys have such a way with ladies. How about if I take the mask and I approach her and I ask about it, woman to woman?
How about we leave the mask on my skeleton and ask that way? See
How
what her
do you-
reaction is.
How do you know she won't be offended that perhaps a sacred mask of some sort is now being worn by an undead servant?
I mean, from what we've learned of drow culture a little bit, maybe it's a compliment.
To put it on a dead creature.
That the dead would wear the mask again. I don't know.
Or it could be taken as a sign that sacrifice.
Of course, we
Darn it, oh no.
Of course, I had the feeling we'll be doing this, talking back and forth about this, and one of our group is just going to grab the mask. Hey, do you know what? Just throw it in her face. I'm sure it's happened in the past. Looking at you, Valinar.
Huh? What happened?
I'm going to try and
You touch the mask and I'm gonna slap you.
Carden is going to try and stealthily put the mask on.
No!
Okay, well, first off, roll me a sleight of hand.
I was looking right at him.
Sleight of hand anyway. Well, if that would have been a nat 20, that would have been hilarious.
7. You watch as like you guys are having this conversation, and Carden, like Peter Griffin, kind of like slowly trying to reach over and grab the mask from the skeleton's face.
At this, I reach over, I slap Carden's hand with shocking grab.
Oh!
A 21 will hit Carden.
Yeah.
No, bad Carden.
Roll damage.
Roll damage.
Ooh.
Oh god!
That's 12 lightning damage, buddy.
I guess I can just press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Things we've learned, guys.
I'm dying
It just
tonight.
says negative 12. It didn't take.
Did you not start at full health?
I have it in the hit point maximum. That's why.
Oh my god.
You!
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
You're
11.
counting down your max?
He's been having to remember his max this whole time. That's impressive.
No, it's got
I had to say.
it written down, but
No, I have it written down. I have the hit point maximum, and then I was just subtracting that.
there you go. You're set. I fixed it for you.
God dang.
When the DM has to go into your sheet to fix your sheet for you.
You'd be surprised how
Get
often
your sheet together.
I have to do that.
Get
For
your
me?
sheet together.
Yes.
No, for people in
Put it
general.
all in a bag.
Hey,
Label
mine
it,
is usually just
Card and
because it's-
sheet.
Well, I'm saying I've done it multiple times for multiple people for different reasons. But anyway, you tell Carden no after giving him a firm shocking.
I say, that stinged. And
Good, maybe you'll learn.
Probably not half as much as putting the mask on.
I wanted to shock him back, but I'm not a Storm Herald.
Well, while all this is going
You're
on,
not Moon.
Yeah, I'm not Moon.
Other campaign.
while all that's
Sure.
going on, Valada's just gonna walk up to the barkeep and ask
There
if
it
he's
is.
heard about any interesting masks.
You're gonna. So what is the wording you're using with her?
You know, I met someone that once found this weird mask. Said something like, "Don't wear or you'll die." Do you know anything about that?
Mask that if you wear, you die.
Yes.
Hmm. Well, shit.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn it.
And this time it's on the metal die. I don't even know what to do anymore, guys. How many natural 20s have I had tonight? I'm scared.
You'll never roll another nat 20.
Probably not for the rest of the campaign. Oh my god.
Because it's all right now.
Yeah, on a freaking festival episode of nonetheless. She's
Well,
kind
I'm
of
glad it's
kind of
not in the
pondered,
middle of demon combat.
right? She kind of ponders for a moment and kind of goes, there's an old story that comes to mind about a dwarven society that had sorry, I think I said dwarven. A elvish society that had these porcelain-like masks that they essentially worshipped. It was let's see who started. According to the story, if I recall correctly, the gotta find my note real quick.
Keen mind
I want to
bullshit.
make sure I want to make sure I get the name right. I believe the mask was indicated by a total of 9 or 12. I can't remember which. There was a number, but these masks represented a number of followers to an individual known as the Sleeping King.
Sleeping King.
Yes, he, according to the story, he is a mortal made god.
At this, I start spitting my coffee.
Did you guys follow me over? I did that while you were shocking. That's when I walked
Well,
over.
once I was done with that, I came over.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Made God?
According to the story, yes.
Which one?
What?
Which god? Which
He
god
is
did
the-
he supposedly become?
He is the Sleeping King. He is not a god of the pantheon, if you so desire, but a god of his own. A god not
Oh.
recognized by the other gods.
Oh, so he's an artificial god.
You could say that, but the other gods do not, how do I say, test him. They leave him alone to his own devices. The Sleeping King and his followers wear these masks to, have fun, let's say.
Right. So, what do you think this god would do if, say,
9 of them.
a group of adventurers happened upon this ancient city where they were being kept, and I don't know, took one away with them as a sort of souvenir.
One of the masks?
Yes.
He would probably ask, demand, or require for one of them to become one of his followers, or indentured servants, I guess.
Katya side-eyes Dinoc.
Then, according to the story, when the 9 followers are gathered, the sleeping king will awake, shall we say, and again, according to Bajon, destroy the world in a hellscape of fire, or something like that, anyway.
Comforting.
Well, I mean, it can't be any worse than what the demons are doing.
We don't know that what the demons are doing or not at the hand of the sleeping king either, can we? Or can we? She kind of says, narrowing her eyes at you.
And who?
Probably Dinoc, since he was the one that said that. Oh.
And at this, gonna roll wisdom save for this one.
You're gonna what?
Gonna roll a wisdom for this one. Yep, he's gonna say it. He's gonna say it. Hey, the demons already appeared before we got the mask.
Oh.
God.
Were you supposed to say that out loud?
Probably not.
So you have one of these masks, or you presume anyway that it is one of these masks. Do you know for sure if it's one of the nine branches of the Sleeping King?
It was on
branches.
a tree. And there was a vampire guarding it. At least we think it was a vampire.
They're also in the middle of a dead city.
Dinoc?
Underground.
Weren't there some masks missing from that tree? How many were gone before you took one?
There were 3 left. Right?
There were 3
Okay.
left, and there were a total of 9 placeholders.
There were 3 left and 6 missing. Yeah,
Another
by all
7
means.
missing.
Do you
So
think?
Hey, does it look like this? And I kind of lift Skelly Boy's foot a little.
She looks at it. I'm afraid all I know is the stories.
The
I've never
stories?
seen one. I've never seen one of the masks in person.
If the demon activity is related to the Sleeping King, do you think Torben might possess one of these masks?
Torben.
Oh,
Who's
the priest guy.
Torben?
Wasn't he the false priest guy who was
Yes.
sacrificing little girls?
The one that was sacrificing the women, the young women, to
Tenebris.
yeah. Katya looked back and forth. It was good. Katya looked back and
Yeah,
forth. It was
right.
going to say it quietly, but Valinar beat him to it.
Valar didn't say it quietly.
And when Valinar says it,
Oop.
Over the
Just
mouth?
because I said Tenebris.
yeah.
God damn it, Tenebris.
God, Tenebris.
Damn it, Tenebris.
Tenebris, damn it!
Fuck Tenebris.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Tenebris is a dog? I heard
What?
dog, so I was like, Tenebris is a dog?
Doggone it, Cardin.
You say this individual. You say this individual had been taking young women from where and doing what?
Remind me of the name of the city.
Wasn't it Deja?
Yeah.
It was Deja.
Deja kidnapping women, sacrificing them on an altar with, I think it was, Tenebris was either scratched in or written in blood. I can't remember.
It was written in blood.
I do not know about any sacrificing, but I have heard of some of the women around here, young women, have been going missing as of late.
Shit!
Last
Right out
week or
loud.
so.
Oh no.
Alright.
We need as many
Well,
details
guys.
as you can give us.
Well, guys, I guess we have our next mission, don't we?
Unfortunately, I do not know much information. Most people have been disappearing from the slums of the area, which is about as much information I have. And you guys know that in Tolis, there isn't a whole lot of slum area.
So
Most
that's a
people
small area
here,
to search.
There's quite a bit of people who have money here. These slums are pretty much people who can't afford to stay within the city.
To the slums. We gotta get this now.
Sounds
Okay,
like a
so you
lead to
guys-
me.
You guys are going to try to hunt down this individual. And as you guys
Yup.
prepare your things,
Will you
are very immediately
get-
dropping pretty much everything to going and trying to find this individual. We're gonna go ahead and end the session there tonight because it is after midnight, and I know people may have something in the morning, so we're gonna wrap things up here. So, guys, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us. That's not what I wanted. So we really appreciate it. Yeah, so we'll see you guys. We'll see everybody next week to see where the party gets up, what the party gets up to in their search for
Whatever.
Corbin, I believe his name was.
Torben.
The false
Oh.
priest.
Whopper.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, thank you guys again so much for coming by, and I hope to see everybody next week. This has been a lot of fun. I will see you guys then. So have a good night.
Oh
everyone.
yeah. Before we go,
Hey,
we
yo.
have to gather
Oh.
up John.
John's. You feel John is probably somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
You
we'll
saw him
gather
during the
next week.
festival, but he was preoccupied with something else.
We turn
Before
around.
we get too excited.
and that's-
He probably won the test of strength.
All right, everybody. We'll see you guys next week.
Gotcha.
Bye.
See y'all.
Hi, everyone.